So I'm going to do something a little bit fun. I'm going to be giving you guys one reason why your favorite Mortal Kombat character will be in Mortal Kombat 12. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe for Mortal Kombat content. And who knows, maybe I'll do this video again, but in reverse. One reason why your favorite Mortal Kombat character won't be in Mortal Kombat 12. Anyways, let's get started. Well, he's Scorpion. Is there anything more to say? Well, he's Sub-Zero. Is there anything more to say? There is no way Reptile will miss 2 games in a row. He was already DLC twice. If he comes back, it's on the main roster. There's also no way Ermac misses 2 games in a row. If NetherRealm wants to do a Triborg type of character, Chameleon is the perfect fit. Every cast of characters needs their edgelord character. Smoke is way too popular to leave out for a 3rd time. It's time to have the Cyborgs back in a Mortal Kombat roster, and you already know who to call. Maybe this time NetherRealm has something to prove with this character to the fanbase, even though they kind of already did that with MK9. Kabal makes less and less sense every time he shows up. NetherRealm might want to double down on it. Maybe NetherRealm is feeling risky. Maybe NetherRealm is feeling really risky. Holy shit, these guys have the biggest balls ever. Ed Boon seems to be more excited for him this time around than he is for Shao Kahn. He definitely has a chance. He had such an explosive appearance in Mortal Kombat 11 and is well liked among all types of Mortal Kombat fans. Plus, it would be kinda cheap if he was a one and done type of character. It makes sense to include Boraicho in the story this time around considering the time period. Maybe NetherRealm will finally do a Latino character. He comes from the realm of Sado, which is a realm that NetherRealm might want to explore this time around. It's very possible that they can do a female Nightwolf. He would be a perfect premiere skin for Johnny Cage. Do we really want to see a roster without Johnny Cage? Whether you like him or not, he's always gonna be there. Jax is Mortal Kombat's wrestling character, and you always need that type of representation in a fighting game. We don't have a Capoeira character yet, but Kai is the perfect fit. Probably the face of the 3D era, and always a safe bet for roster predictions. There's a lot of potential when your powers are gaining the powers of everybody you've interacted with. It's his time to shine, baby. Since being inspired by Johnny Lawrence, NetherRealm might want to tap into the popularity of Cobra Kai. If Reptile needs a story, all you gotta do is add female Chameleon. A character that would be very interesting if he was involved in a story that wasn't Armageddon. Well, it's Liu Kang. Of course he's gonna make it into the next game. If you need a character to die, Kung Lao is your guy. After his explosive appearance in Mortal Kombat 11, NetherRealm might not be done with the character just yet. After taking a break in Mortal Kombat 11, I think his break is over. You can tell NetherRealm was proud of what they did with Shinnok and MKX. They might want to revisit him again. Very hard to imagine Raiden sitting out of a Mortal Kombat game despite not having his powers anymore. If you're going to introduce the Red Dragon clan, Dagon is a requirement. She's Mortal Kombat's first lady. You have to include her in the game. She's the face of the female ninjas. Of course they're going to include her. You can't have Katana without Melina. The two go hand in hand. Katana can always use a best friend. If NetherRealm wants to do something interesting with the NetherRealm, including Ashra in that story is a good start. Probably the most requested 3D era female character. It just feels like her time. A little bit weird that she wasn't included in MK11. A good character to give the Edenians some trouble. NetherRealm might want to redo her after her really weird robot appearance in MK11. She would either be in the game because they want to fix her story or they want to double down on the story. No in between. A rising star in Mortal Kombat after being in Scorpion's Revenge and the live action movie, NetherRealm themselves might want to have a go at it. Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind showed that they're willing to do Kira. Maybe NetherRealm might want to hop on that train too. She's always at the cusp of making rosters and then getting cut. This time, the trigger might be pulled. Maybe they'll double down on the Shiva Stomp. He was done so well in MK11, it would be interesting to see what more they can do. Maybe this time around, NetherRealm will finally rise up to the challenge and add a horse into the game. Probably the most requested character going into MK12. There's no way NetherRealm misses this character. Like Ashra, if you're going to do any type of NetherRealm story and want to make it interesting this time, Draman can always help. Copy and paste Draman's reason. Could very much see him as an alternate skin for every single Mortal Kombat character on the MK12 roster, since that's how he was in MK4. NetherRealm might want to have another go at this character since he was low tier in MK11 and make him top tier in the next game. If there's going to be any Shokan representation, it's either going to be Goro or it's going to be Kentaro. Onaga is pretty much the last boss NetherRealm has yet to do, and a lot of people really want to see him. Maybe this time they'll finally tackle the character. Oh right, Blaze is also another boss character that NetherRealm hasn't done yet. Well, he works better as a watcher type of character, and if they're not going to include Geras, Blaze is the way to go. She's very popular now among Mortal Kombat fans. She'll always add a unique flavor to a roster, being a blood mage. A lot of people love cowboys, and a lot of people love Aaron Black. Pretty sure NetherRealm feels the same way. Probably the most well-received combat kid in Mortal Kombat X, and severely missed in MK11. NetherRealm probably knows he shouldn't sit out again. She is the face of the combat kids, and a new fan favorite among Mortal Kombat fans. For some reason, she keeps coming back. After being absent in Mortal Kombat 11, now is probably his time. Probably the most unique character in MKX, and very possible they might do a new version of the character. This character just won't go away. Probably the face of the new characters introduced in the NetherRealm era, and a good character to represent that era on the roster. A very welcome surprise in MKX, and adds a lot of uniqueness to your roster. If NetherRealm wants to do a Triborg type of character, they might do Triborg again. If the Elder Gods are going to be involved in any way in this story, Cetrion might show up. Added some new lore to the realm of Outworld, and NetherRealm always likes adding new Outworld characters. They might not be done with him just yet. Probably the most well-received new character in MK11, and it'd be very interesting to see how his character would be without Kronika. No. So who do you think is going to end up being in the main roster in Mortal Kombat 12? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for more Mortal Kombat content. I'll see you guys in the next video.